Hey you guys, welcome to XX Community Chat. My name is Malik, aka Leaky. I'm here with my personal trainer, Luciano.
What's
He in the
up?
building, give it up for him because he's been helping me drop all these pounds,
Oh yeah,
okay?
oh
Come
yeah.
on now. All right, Luce. So, I'm here to talk about what started you on this journey. What
Yes.
got you to want to become a personal trainer?
So,
Or
okay.
tell us about yourself, actually.
Yes. So my name is Luciano Capitano. I live in Rochester, New York. I've always lived in Rochester, New York, and I've been a personal trainer, fitness coach, whatever you want to call it, for about three and a half years now. And basically, so how I got started into fitness was, so basically out of high school. So I'm 23 years old right now, and out of high school, the initial plan was to go into computer science, so to go to MCC or whatever college I found. But I decided to take a gap year, and that really just turned into like 3 years of basically playing video games and that's like playing video games all night, staying up till like 6 a.m. and just like sleeping all day. And I think so. Basically, I wasn't in a good head. Like I didn't have any, like I didn't have a job until I was like 21 years old, and I got my first job at LA or 20 to 21 years old. Whenever COVID, gyms reopened from COVID, and I was in a really bad state. Like basically, my relationships with girls and with friends just lacked a lot, and that's just I had terrible communication skills, and just playing video games was basically my thing that I went to. It was like the only thing I actually liked to do. So no job, like bad relationships, especially with girls and friends. And so I got to just basically a really low point in my life, and I started working out in the gym with my dad to look better, just for vanity, like anyone else would. And from there, I started training friends, family members for free. And then I basically decided to, I thought to myself, I like to do this. I want to make this a career. So when COVID started, that's when I applied to get my certification. And then that's when I started my first job at LA Fitness. And now 3 years later, I am running my own business still in Rochester. So basically, yeah, that's about me.
Okay. So, what about your communication skills was so poorly? Like, what put you in that space?
I think I think I was I think very selfish, but also didn't have many friends in high school.
Okay.
So I just didn't know how to talk to people essentially, and I think that was it. I just didn't know how to talk to people, didn't know how to present myself in a communicative way, wasn't very positive ever. And that's why I love video games so much, is because I just had online friends. Um,
So, what's some things that you started to do now that opened you up to communicating? What are some things that you're doing now that helps you to communicate so that these people
yeah,
have an idea of what can help them?
I would say the number one thing is always being interested in the other person talking. So like if you notice, you can point out maybe like 3 to 5 people you really love talking to. And chances are they are the ones asking you questions back in return. So like for example, like ask me my favorite movie.
What's your favorite movie?
Transformers.
Okay.
I love I love action. What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is Big Mama House Part 2.
There we go. So like things like that is gonna help you get better at talking to people, and just people will be more interested in you if you are interested in them. That is like I think the number one tip is just being interested in the other person. And like actually showing real interest.
Okay. And what would you say to somebody that just can't like get out the bed or get out their house or just feel like the communication got them trapped in the house? What advice would you give them?
Realize that there are millions of people who have the same thing going on. They can't talk to people, they can't get themselves out of bed, they can't get themselves to work out, to push forward in life. So you're not alone in that. I think realizing that is a big thing, because I think social media tricks you into thinking everyone is perfect. Everyone has like the most perfect body.
Yeah.
Like you can go on Fitness Explore page and like everyone is just hot. Like everyone is just sexy, and you're just sitting there on your bed and you're like, dude, my life sucks, I'm ugly. So I think realizing that you're actually not the only person like that, and I think maybe 95%, maybe 99% of the people on the planet are in the same situation. Now, second, practically, you basically just have to start, and whatever like it is to start getting better, starting a workout program, starting starting yoga, starting certain classes, poetry, whatever you want to do, any sport, like just actually taking one step, doing it, and it's becoming a habit.
Okay.
Because I think motivation is hard to get. You have to actually start to do something to get motivated.
Yeah. So is there like any specific workout or any specific food or changing the diet or anything that can help with somebody being more social? Do you know?
I think in terms of changing the way you look and getting healthier, eating more protein and moving more. Let's assume that you're actually doing nothing right now. Eating more protein and doing any type of movement, those are the two things that you can do that are most controllable that will set you on the right path.
All
More
right.
protein, exercise more.
All right, you heard it here.